Hey guys, it's Brittany, and I am just now making a YouTube channel because I was kind of bored this summer, so I figured this will be fun. So hopefully it's okay. It is just my first video. Let's just get right into it. So I'm going to pull my hair back because I always get hair in my foundation. I don't know why. So I'm going to start with my Smashbox green colored primer. I do have a lot of redness on my skin, so it is nice to combat that with this primer. I'm really rubbing that into my pores. Now for my eyelids, I'm going to grab my Hard Candy eyelid primer, and I'm just going to put a little dot and put it in between my two fingers and put that on each of my eyes. Now after that is set in, you are going to put on your foundation. I'm using my Urban Decay All Nighter in 3.5. I know I'm light as hell, it just is what it is. And I'm going to squeeze this right onto my face and buff this in with my Beauty Blender. Alright, now that that's on, I am going to now somewhat bake my face using my Bare Minerals powder in Clearly Pearl. I'm using a more dense brush for the first part to get my under eyes and my T-zone to bake a bit. I put a lot of powder on there and I just let it sit while I am applying the rest of it to the rest of my face. And for this, I'm going to use a fluffier brush and start low and work my way up. And I'm just really making sure that there's no shine, that this foundation will stay intact all day, because all my girls with oily skin, you know how much it moves. Now for contour, I'm going to use my Smashbox contour, and I'm going to use the darkest shade there and just kind of get an outline where I want my contour to go. Now using a fluffier brush, I'm going to get my bronzer from my e.l.f. palette, and I'm going to diffuse this color into the skin. I'm also going to contour my nose and get my forehead and also get rid of my double chin as well as I can. Alright, and now for the most important part, which are eyebrows. And I do use eyeliner on my eyebrows, which sounds crazy, but let me tell you, if you need your eyebrows to stay, use some eyeliner. First, I'm going to put some gel down, and this eyeliner is waterproof, and I do swimming a lot. I'm on the swim team, and this keeps my eyebrows even through practice, through swimming in the pool, through going off the diving board. So these babies will stay. So roughly sketch an outline of where you want your brows to be, depending on where your natural brows already are, and then just kind of fill them in as you go, working your way out. Alright, now that we've got that, I'm going to use a spoolie and just brush out that front part so that it's not quite so blocky and so it doesn't look like I drew it with a Sharpie. Alright, now that the brows are done, it's time for the main event, which is going to be the eyeshadow. I'm going to use my Carly Bible palette, which I got for $22 at Ulta, and it is just beautiful with mattes and shimmers. I'm going to put a base layer down with this whiter color here. Now I'm going to use my crease color, which is going to be this light orange, just to outline where I want my crease to be. Now I'm going in with a darker, more burnt orange color and continue blending that up and out so that I can really see what shape I'm going to be working with. Now for the fun, I'm going to use my darker purple, and I am going to start moving out further with my colors and really blending it in using my eyeshadow blending brush. Alright, and now I'm going to use this pink goldy shade, and I'm going to put this right onto my lid and use that kind of like a highlighter on my eyes. I thought the color was just so beautiful, I had to use it, and it's just a really great way to make your eyes pop. At this point, I decided I needed more of a crease, so I just added some more in there. This is really up to you, how dramatic you want the look to be. The more dramatic you want it to be, the more you put in that crease. Alright, so now I'm going to use this pinky highlighter, and I'm going to put it right under the arch of my brow and also in the inner corners of my eyes. And now we're going to move on to my Urban Decay shadow box, and I'm going to use this teal color in there, and I'm going to put this underneath my eye. Alright, and so that's going to be it for the eyeshadow. Now I'm going to do some winged liner. This is entirely optional. I think that this look looks fine without eyeliner, but I was really feeling dramatic today. I was feeling extra, so I decided to put a wing on there. Now if you guys want a tutorial on how I do my eyeliner wings and how I practice doing them and all of that, please let me know down below. It's something that I guess I just really had to teach myself, and I would be happy to teach others. Alright, now for mascara. If you do not have curled lashes, then you may want to curl your lashes before doing this step, just to make sure that your eyes look open and bright. And I am just going to apply this, but I decided that wasn't dramatic enough, so I decided to put on some falsies. And I am not very gifted in putting on falsies, I'll admit. I decided I would try it and just see how it goes. It wasn't the best, but you know, we all make mistakes, right? Alright, now that I've got my lashes all done, finally, it took most of this time, I am just going to get on with some highlighter, which is probably my favorite part, and I've got my Tarte in Stunner, and I'm using a fluffier brush so that it's kind of more of a diffused highlight, not super focused on one area. And because this is a summer look, I am piling on that highlighter, honey. I love it in the summer. I'm also going to put some on my Cupid's bow, and now I'm just going to put on some lip gloss. Now for setting spray, and that's going to be pretty much it. You can free your hair and pose in front of a camera. It's great. So I'm really glad that you guys watched my first video. I promise they will get better. I'm just kind of figuring stuff out right now, but I had a lot of fun doing this look, and I hope you will try it as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.